Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Sean from Baseball Card Therapy. Today we've got about 5 or 6 cards for I've been collecting over the last week from my mail drop-offs, with one that got canceled, which sucked. But I also have a card that I found going through some of my older stuff that I did not realize I had, and we're going to do an SGC preview. I have 2 stacks. Like to see which one you guys think I should send in. So let's go ahead and get started. I got this one in the mail today. So hopefully this is his year to show everybody what he's got. This is the rare. Although I want to pick up the oil version. So this is just another cool set. I'd like to get the Pulsar, but one, they're hard to find. Two, they're a little bit on the expensive side, especially in a higher grade. But this is still just a real nice set from one of my favorite sets. This bad boy here, I picked up. So this is definitely, I think I told you guys before, I'm going to try to get a lot of the main players, but I'd also like to get their non-sub card in the red and blues along with the golds. I had an Andy Pettit that I found online. That was the regular card. But he emailed me today and said that he could not find the card, even though it was listed last week as being shipped off. So I got a refund coming back to me, but they're just awesome looking cards. And I don't know if I showed this one yet or not, sitting on my table, but this is the blue. So the certified set, or certified stars, is a sub of the regular set, and really I kind of like these better. They got a little bit more going on with them. This is a badass card. So I found this the other day on eBay, and I could not believe the price. I don't know, maybe some people are just dumping cards in the off season, but for the price that I got this card, already graded and a 10, on which I believe there's no more than 8 of them, and this is the variation. So that's just a sweet card. And then this is just a fun card. I've been after this card all Christmas, trying to pull it from a box, but I never could, and there's only so many of those mega boxes I was going to buy. But this is the Black Santa hat variation. So it's just a fun card. I have one more card, but I didn't realize when I bought it, it came out of Canada. And I guess apparently when it got done with customs, it got shipped to the Los Angeles distribution place. So we'll see about that. So I feel for them people over there. It'll show up eventually. If not, we'll get a refund. So I decided to go because I plan on this year doing a lot of going through like my 80's and 90's stuff that's been sitting in the boxes since the 80's and 90's, and maybe, dipping my finger into some of the older stuff to get graded. And I went through, looked at like Noel Ryan's. So I was going through Rickey Henderson, and I have a PSA 7 of this card. And I did not realize that I had already owned a copy. I know the centering's off a little bit. It's a little thinner over here to here. And you can kind of see a little bit better on this side. But I'll take this card out and run it under the microscope and everything. But I would say this thing, SGC, would be at least between a 7 and an 8, which I guess I got no problems with. But it was just an epic find. I was like, holy crap. So that's cool. So for my SGC, originally I had planned to send in about 30 something cards of just various players, various years. So this was a Leaf Q that I picked up many years ago. I want to say it's plexiglass, or it may be all glass. I mean, it's plexi, but I mean, it's got surface flaws and stuff, but I'd just like to get it encased. And it was the only Rose autograph I really ever picked up. And I remember when that set came out, there was a couple of those cards that I got. I think I got the Ed Bundy, just regular card, which was just cool that they made. This is the Aaron Judge commemorative medallion, numbered out of 150. This was a redemption that I got through Topps. So that's a pretty sweet card. So, and got a nice little Mookie here because I have nothing of his graded. Got another one of these. Usually when I send these in, they get about 9s, I think I've been running with. And I have all the Yankees. So between Yogi and Mr. Dickey, it would be nice to have a complete Yankee set at 9s. I've got the Reggie and Don Manley, I think. But I haven't sent them out to be graded yet. So this is just a cool blue parallel blaster box exclusive. This, I remember I got this. This was a out of a blaster box, but it was a hot box, and I had got him, Carlos Correa, and Chris Bryant. There was a couple other ones all out of one blaster box of the purple refractor, which I was totally stoked on. It looks to be a little off center up and down, but and then I pulled this out of a blaster box, numbered out of 125. They're just cool cards. I know they don't do gallery anymore, and pretty much the last couple of years of gallery were crapola. This was a blaster box. I don't mind gallery from the early 2000s, 2001s, you know, those. But, yeah, they stopped being the cool cards and just went to crap. So this is a update series. Bobby Witt out of a blaster at a $2.99. Then we just got some old school 2001. So I've got a lot. I think I need to start a GoFundMe page to, I probably have got about 2,000 cards I'd love to get graded. So I'll hopefully just do them 30 at a time for however long. So that's just the regular. I bought a lot of this too, and I think I only pulled one of the gold, and it was a rookie, but it was some dude that may or may not have touched the playing field. So, Sweet Pot, that's a nice card. I'm expecting, I mean, on the modern stuff, at least like 9s or 10s on maybe some of the earlier 2000 stuff. Maybe not such. This Fleer sent to me back in the day because I had bought a hobby box, and I did not get crap. Not one parallel. It was supposed to be like a mem card or an autograph per box, and I want to say it was for the Fleer. God, I can't even remember the name. Wasn't box score, but they had like ruby parallels and like Patchwork or something, I think it was. And they sent me the EX as a replacement, so I was cool with that. Another Mookie Bowman First Chrome. And all this stuff has been mine, just sitting in boxes. So I've got a lot of the Freddie rookies graded over the last year or so. And that's maybe one of my last. I mean, it's that black up top, so I'm not expecting a 10. But I'd still like just to get in the case. And the front of this thing's beautiful, so. And then I think I bought this off eBay the year it came out. I might have paid $5-10 for it, and it is 5 out of 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that graded out. Then we got a little Topps 3D going for you. It's not much of a 3D, but that bat moves a little bit. And then I did buy this, I think the year after it came out, and then I lost it for a good year. I guess I put it sideways in one of my boxes, and so I'd go through my J-Rod, and I'm like, I know I had it, and finally, about my third or fourth attempt to try to find it, I took all the cards out, and this thing was sitting up on the side. I said, all right, so. And it's black gold. I think that may be a touch off side to side, maybe up and down. But I'm glad they brought these back. I got the set from the 90's when they did it. A little bit of Ichiro. It's the Japanese version. I think I have a couple of those, but I think all mine are Japanese. This one I did buy off eBay, so I'm kind of scared how it's going to grade out. But this is the glow-in-the-dark version. And I don't know if you'd be able to see it now. Well, you can. Yeah, that's cool. So we'll see how that grades out. But as far as I could tell, I mean, the centering looked nice, the corners. Hell, I'd be happy with a 9 in that. I went on a Jeter spree many years ago, and grabbed up some of these. The front of these are all three of them are awesome. The backs, not so much, but this is the out of 250. And the centering on this is pretty on point. Maybe a little off, but that back chipping. So this is more of a just to get it in case so it stops floating around. Plus they're just beautiful cards. And I could see why people pay big money when them things gem up. So I'm got 3 of these here that'll finish out my Fleer Legacy Jeter collection. I don't have any of the autograph versions, but I have all the base versions. So they were an awesome set when they came out. And then here's the combo. So that's pretty sweet. And then we got the Dreamcast. So a lot of these, I mean, they're just personal cards. So I'll get them graded, see what they come back with. If I'm not happy, then I'll find some higher, put on a watch page on eBay and see if I can do better. But I'm not breaking the bank just for one card. But usually if the front of these are spot on, especially on like something like this, then I got no problem sending it in and putting it in my collection. But Those aren't numbered. I love that card when it first came out back in the day. This is one of the cooler sets. This came out of the Pinnacle baseball card cans. I know it's got a little touch right there. Yeah. So then we've got the silver auto here. So I'm expecting some of those, especially my Jeters, probably will 8. So this was one of my favorite cards when it first came out. I got the 8x10 of this too, but it's got a nick in the corner because of somebody's non-shipping abilities. And I sent away for this card. I think I forget how many cards you got, but I got a couple packs of them, so I got some nice ones. But this one was my favorite, and I do believe they did an autograph versions of some of these, but not for I. And then we got some just straight up 90s die cast. So I think both of these are just the luminous. I did back when I was my younger days. I pulled a luminous Jeter, but I wound up selling it in the early 2000s. So there's a Gallery of Heroes. Gallery of Heroes. Hard hats. That was always a cool one to pull. 5,000. And we've got the Star Date. I think the rest of this set is kind of but that one was definitely nice. And then we've got the Artist Proof. So we've got those, or if enough people talk me into it, I can do just a one player submission of Ohtani, because I was going through more of his stuff that I had and I forgot about. I guess I split his stuff up and he was sitting in another box, so I came across a buttload of shit I'd put away, forgot about. So most of these look like to me that they would gem up, or at least 9.5. I've been lucky with the Ohtanis I have sent in. Some of them are the second year. This one is, I think, 21, but it's, what class is that? Class 2 red out of 50. So, and this is just the gold foil board, the regular flagship. This is the insert, which I just love all the other players that are on it. That was a cool insert. This one I did not realize until I pulled it out because I had the other chrome, but this was a SP. I guess the original version is him pitching, and it's got the different code. I don't know if I think it's like a 997 code on it. Yeah, down there. This is the cloth. It's a little off center, but it's pretty cool. And then the 84 design, and then the Topps Heritage, which I don't think this was too hard of a card to get, but it's a cool card. It's a little off center. So you guys let me know in the comments which way you think I should go, and I may take it into account. So until next time, thank you.